Hey Booktube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you're new to me and this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name's Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's going to be happening. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in and continued support. I really do appreciate it. So as you can see from today's title of the video, I have my 2024 channel plans. This is all that you can expect to see from me in the upcoming year. Fingers crossed, because last year I was going strong, and then at the end I just went like this and never got the fuck out. So new year, I feel good. I think I look good. I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, but we got some stuff to do and I've got some ideas. So let's get right into it. So without further ado, grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some channel plans. Okay, so just like my 2024 goal video, which I will link here in the down box below, you can go check it out. When I was creating this video, I watched back my 2023 channel plans and I thought the same thing. What the fuck was I thinking? I was insane. No wonder I had, a fucking breakdown at the end of the goddamn year. I mean, it wasn't entirely because of this, actually. It was not. This had nothing to do with it. It was everything else in my life. But this is what suffered. This is what got put on the back burner. And I do apologize because you guys were so kind to me and sticking by me and checking up on me and asking how I've been and where I've been and still including me in things. Including me on stuff with your channel, and I love you guys. You know who you are. I don't have to call you out, but thank you to everybody who reached out to me, because there was a lot. I was flooded for a while with DMs and questions about where I was and how I was doing, and you guys are all fucking rock stars, and I love every single one of you. Thank you so much. You got me through it. You and my family got me through that very dark period of my time in the past couple months that I didn't realize I was in until I was in it. I didn't even know I was on the precipice of it until I was in it. And I was like, holy shit, God damn it. But that's another video, another time. If you guys want to hear about it, let me know. But this is about my channel plans. Now, as of January 1st, which this is going up a little before, that will be my third year on BookTube. That will start my third full year. So it will be my second anniversary and going into my third year. And I'm really excited about that because it's all because of you guys. And my channel grew exponentially last year. It reached my goal last year. It did reach it. It barely did towards the end, but I was almost there at the half point when I started going downhill. So I feel like if I had not done that, I would have just soared. So my first channel goal is to continue growing, growing in this community and growing with you guys. My current subscription, my follower count as of me filming this video today is 709 subscribers, and my goal was 700 by the end of the year. So I did make it, and it's because of you guys. So thank you so much. You don't understand, like, I shouldn't be fucking crying at this, but it's a big deal. It's a big deal when you've spent your entire life people telling you that you talk too much and you don't have valuable things to say, and I have 700 plus people that want to hear me talk. Will click on my video, my 45-minute to an hour-long fucking video, and listen and watch the whole thing through. You guys are amazing. So thank you so much for all of you guys, all my new ones, all my new subbies, and all my diehards who stuck with me from the very beginning. Some of you guys have resurfaced and made it known that you're still there and you've been there since back in 2016 when I originally started this. You never left me. So thank you guys. That means a lot. And I would love to meet more of you. I would love to meet more of you and talk with more of you. So one of my goals in growing this channel, I just like to see it grow, but a way that I can kind of see that I am growing and reaching more is I would love to see my channel by the end of the year reach 1,000. That would be so fucking cool. Like, that would be amazing. That would be unfucking real. if that happens. So that's my goal I'm shooting for, is 1,000. And I have some ideas of how to possibly get there. So that's really the only main channel goal, is to grow. And that's kind of the measurement right there, is 1,000. But ways I want to go about doing that is definitely, I tried this last year, and for a while I was doing it. And then I hit my thing, and I want to bring it back, is a uploading schedule. For majority of the year of 2022 and majority of 2023, I uploaded every Sunday, guaranteed. It was my weekly wrap up, and I would like to continue that schedule of a weekly upload every Sunday. And I would like to add at least one more day. Last year, I tried to shoot for 3 days. What the fuck was I thinking? I was insane. So I'm gonna like to try for at least 2 videos a day, guaranteed Sunday, and then maybe one on Wednesdays or Thursdays in the middle of the week to kind of tide you over. I would love to do 3 videos a week, but I don't honestly believe I have the time for that. My daughter is active in sports, and we go to all the football games, all the basketball games, all the baseball games. She wants to go there and cheer her friends on who are cheerleaders. She wants to hang out with her friends. And until she drives, I'm the ride. And I have a good time there too. It's kind of our bonding time. And we have a good time together. We are on our car trips, and they play some far away places, like hour and 45 minutes away from our school. How they're in our freaking conference, I don't know. But anyway, so we have a lot of car trips. A lot of car trips coming up and in future. So I would like at least Sundays for sure, and at least one other day during the week, maybe around Wednesday or Thursday, kind of give you a little bit of a breather from me, and then kind of rotate in. So I would like to implement a schedule, a filming schedule, and actually stick to it. So I would like to stick to at least 2 videos a week, guaranteed Sunday video, which is my weekly wrap up. And then the other one is either a review, a recommendation video, a tag, or what have you, whatever is coming down the pike. And this doesn't include live shows. Like, I wouldn't make my live shows one of my videos uploads, because they're live. And if you catch them, you catch them. If you don't, you can always watch them back. But I would like to implement that schedule. So I'm going to try really, really hard, guys, really, really hard this year to do that. And be more open. If I'm not going to get up my weekly wrap up, be more like, hey, it's not going to come up until Monday on my community tab. Utilize that tab a little bit more to kind of be more communication with you guys of when I'm uploading, what I'm kind of uploading, what I'm thinking about, and how you guys are feeling. So you guys actually want to watch the content that I'm putting out. And speaking of content, the stuff that you can expect from me in the coming year is, of course, my monthly TBRs. That's just kind of a standard video for Booktubers on here. It's just, this is what I'm planning on reading. My monthly TBRs are always horrendous, and I've never completed one. I did not complete one the entirety of 2023. I don't know if I'll complete one in 2024, but that is, I didn't put that in my goal video, but that's like just a personal goal. That's more of a, I just want to say I did it once. I did it one time. Complete 1 month's TBR in 2024. That would be fantastic. But you'll still see my monthly TBRs, and again, my weekly wrap-ups. You guys tend to really like my weekly wrap-ups of kind of going over what I've read, even if it's just one book. I've noticed even when I did weekly wrap-ups of just one book, you guys still came for it and watched because you're coming from me and not just necessarily the books. And so I really, really appreciate that. So I want to be able to do that with you again. So you'll be expecting to see my weekly wrap-ups. When it comes to the monthly wrap-ups, since I do weekly wrap-ups, I tend to regurgitate the same information in monthly wrap-ups. So I thought about revamping a monthly wrap-up and turning it into more like a monthly highlight video, where I talk about the top books of the month, the ones that just screamed at me. I need to talk about these at least one more time. So not just 5 stars, but books that really had like an impact, because I've had books that were 3 stars that I just still couldn't get out of my mind. And I wanted to share because of one reason or another, even though it wasn't 5 stars. But there were parts of it that I'm like, I think people should read this just for this one fucking part. So like a highlight video, more of just like the top books of the month. Reminder of some of the videos that went up that month. So if I did a live show and you weren't able to catch it, reminding you like, hey, I was on a live show, or I was in a reading sprint and we had some really good conversations, really good dialogue was talked about. I did this recommendation video earlier that if you missed it, it's up there. Just kind of like a reminder, like a recap of the month in general. And also including my funnish bookish adventures. I don't vlog going to bookstores a lot. That might be something I try doing this year, since I have an assistant. My daughter goes with me to bookstores all the time, and we've got some gift cards for Christmas, so you might be seeing those soon. But like bookish style adventures or bookish related things, or just adventures in general, just kind of like a highlight of that month in reading, in kind of my personal life, just kind of giving you kind of a recap of what's going on and some of the stuff that you maybe weren't privy to because it wasn't included in the weekly wrap up, or it didn't pertain to a specific video that I referenced, but I want you guys to know about it because it will affect me down the road. Stuff like that. So my monthly wrap-ups will no longer be wrap-ups because I talk about every single book I read in the month in my weekly wrap-ups as I read them. So there's that. So you do hear about every single book. The monthly wrap-up will now be the monthly highlight of what happened in that month, what was exciting, what kept me on the edge of my seat, what I was really proud of, what I want to remind you of, and things of that nature. So I hope that's okay with you guys, because I felt like monthly wrap-ups, they were always so difficult for me to do because I felt like I was just regurgitating information. However, I will still include my stats for that month. So this will be the statistic portion for you statistics lovers. I will still include that stats portion for you in that highlight video of what's going down. So yeah. And also you still will see my quarterly wrap-ups because I do use those for my end of the year kind of book conglomeration of like best of, worst of, and stuff like that. So I will be doing those. I know I only got one up last year because when the second one was supposed to go up is when the depression cycle, downward slump, whatever you want to fucking call it, hit. And it was just, it back burner. I do those videos because it's just a recap of the whole quarter. And sometimes that stuff is interesting to watch. So I still plan on doing them for sure. I still plan on doing my book reviews, my sole video book reviews. I have way too much fun breaking down books and talk about a single book. It is a lot of fun to do. Those actually are a lot more work than you think they are. Like I do complete workup and write-ups and stuff. And I mean, some of these books I talk about for like 45 minutes straight, which if I love the book, it's great. If I'm ranting about the book, it's great. But sometimes it's like, I don't really know what else to say about this. But I still plan on doing them because I like doing book reviews and books that people recommend. I want them to know my actual thoughts on the book. I don't want it a condensed version. I want you to actually know, like if I was talking to you, like you recommend this book to me in person, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk to you for like hours on this thing if I'm allowed to. So I still plan on doing my book reviews, so you'll still be able to see those. And you'll still be seeing recommendation videos, collab and independent, because I have a collab buddy. She includes me in a lot of her collabs. So Becky, I'm still game. You just let me know when and where, and I'm there. If I have read any books that fit in that collab. She's my collab buddy. She's like the collab queen over there. So I still plan on doing recommendation videos, collab and independent. I plan on trying to do more independent recommendation videos. I like to do at least one a month. I don't know if I'm going to get to that, but I would like that to kind of be the thing I strive for, at least one a month. Just because that's what you guys are, one of the reasons you guys are finding me is because I'm recommending books. That's the initial reason you found me, because I was talking about a book that you liked and you wanted to see if I had other ones, or vice versa. So yeah, I still plan on doing recommendation videos, collab and independent, and I didn't do a single vlog in 2024 or 2023. I didn't do a single vlog at all. Yeah, that was kind of, yeah. So I would like to do more vlogs because I've actually gotten quite a few requests for vlog videos from me because they love my reactions when I read books. So more reactionary reading vlog videos. So hopefully I can get to some of those requests. I've got a list of books that when I go to pick them up, I'm not going to broadcast that, but I know for my own personal thing that I need to vlog these because I've been asked for it by not just one person, but multiple people. And I want to give you guys what you want to see. That's one reason why you come to me, is because you like my reactions. I'm a very emotive reader, and I think a lot of people enjoy my passion that I have for books, because it's either that you can relate to it, or you're vicariously doing it through me, because you're not in a position where you can do it yourself. So you're just like, that's exactly how I felt, but I was reading about other people, so I couldn't say anything. So, you know, whatever reason you enjoy the vlog videos, I plan on doing more of them this year. At least, you know, more than I did last year, which was none. So, as long as I do one, I'm winning. But I do have some new stuff. That's all stuff you've seen from me before, but I do have some new stuff that I'm really excited to bring to the table. I am participating in the 52 Book Club 2024 Reading Challenge. I talk a little bit about it in my reading goals video, but this is the book reading challenge that's put on by the 52 Book Club. They've been doing about 6 years, where they come up with 52 book prompts. Here are the prompts. Right here. They come up with 52 prompts, and you read books based off these prompts. You can do it any way you want. You can read it down the list. You can just pick and choose. So where you read whatever you want, and if it happens to fit, you mark it off, and it works. There is a book that you can buy on Amazon to actually follow through and track this whole thing. I'm actually debating about getting that, because I think it'd be kind of cool to have a little separate book for this. But I thought it'd be really fun, since this is a challenge that I chose because of the way it is designed. I chose this challenge because it will force me to read books out of my comfort zone. And I found when I was in my reading slump, mental fuck all the world period, that when I did sit down and read stuff that was different, stuff that took me out of my head, I was able to get through. And some of that stuff was stuff that I was not used to reading. And so that's one reason why I picked this challenge, because I felt like it would give me more of that to help keep me out of that dark place. Or that area that I was in where, you know, that over there, it could stay the fuck over there. I felt like this challenge would keep me out of there, because it would constantly keep me looking in different directions, excited about new things and trying new things, and getting me out of my head and getting me out of me every once in a while. I could go to this challenge and be like, okay, this seems like something that I've never done before. Let's try it. And if it doesn't work, I'm not locked into that book being that. I can stop reading the book and find something else that fits if I don't like it. It's not like they're policing me or anything. So what I thought would be really cool to do is every month do a recap video of the books that I used for this challenge. It's just a designated video where I talk about just those books and those challenges. So I might only have 1 or 2 books in that video. I might have 5 in that video. I don't know. But you can use it as a recommendation video for the 52 books. Or you can, if you're participating in this challenge, it might give you some ideas. If you haven't completed that prompt yet, it might be a book that you're like, hey, that sounds like a really good book, and I haven't done that prompt yet, let me pick it up. So that's why I thought it'd be a really cool 52 book recap video. And also this way, I can actually promote this challenge. They've been doing it for 6 years. They do have a Facebook group. The website will be linked in the down box below for this challenge. So you can go and you can gather all the graphics, all the rules and regulations, and all that stuff for this challenge if you'd like to sign up to do it, and all that jazz. So I thought that would be a really fun video to look forward to. You can use a recommendation, you can just use another chance to talk to me, you know, what have you. So it would just be like a little recap video of those books and why they fit that prompt and what was my mindset and what I thought of the book and all other stuff. And cool. I thought it was a good idea. I hope it works. We hope it works. And the last new thing that you can come to expect from me this coming year on my channel is I posted a tally, or not really tally, but more like a yes/no question on my community tab earlier this month. I've thought about maybe doing like a discussion series video. It might be once a month, it might be bi-weekly. It just kind of depends on kind of how many prompts I get, or like just kind of what's going on in the world at the time. But it's all bookish related discussions. And I thought about this because when I'm on live shows, sometimes we get in discussions about like cover art or is listening to a book actually reading? Like that whole debate. Which side are you on? You know, do you like when authors change the covers of books, overused tropes or underused tropes, or specific author issues that are going on in the world at this time and date, or specific books that have caused controversy or whatnot? I feel like this would be a really cool idea to do. So, and I got a lot of compliments on my rant video. Apparently you guys like to listen to me bitch a lot. A lot. It was actually one of my most popular videos last year. And so I thought it was kind of a cool idea. So I have created a discussion topic form. I will link it in the down box below. It'll be linked in every single video, starting with this one. And you can go fill it out and put in a discussion topic. And when I'm ready for that video, I will either draw one, or if there's something already going on that I really want to talk about, that I'm like, nope, I'm talking about this because this fucking pissed me off. So we're gonna talk about it. But if I needed like some inspiration, I might go to that and talk about topics that you guys want to listen to me talk about. Sometimes it may be a filmed video where I sit down and I just sit here and bitch and moan and cry and give my own one-sided fucking opinion. Or other times, if it's a topic that I feel like a lot of people have a lot of strong voices on, I might see if I can get some friends in on a live discussion video on that topic, and kind of make it a community type thing. Jackie Talks or something, or First Lady Chats or something. I'll call it fucking something. I don't know. It'll be probably First Lady something. First Lady everything. You know what I mean? My name's Jackie Kennedy. I own that shit. All right. I'm gonna ride that horse till it dies. But I thought this would be a really cool idea. Because there was a couple topics last year that came up that I felt pretty strongly about, but I didn't really know if you guys wanted to actually have a video of me just sitting down bitching or discussing this topic one-sided, and it turns out you guys actually do. So I thought this would be really, really fun. So that discussion form is in the down box below, in the links below. Go fill it out, and I will start collecting them. And my first one, I will let you know in January. My first one will be in January. I would love to do like a bi-weekly thing, but I don't know if there will be enough topics or enough, want for that. So I like to shoot for at least once a month discussion video, pretty decent size one. But if I get a lot of topics, I might do more. And again, I really like this idea of like a live show component with it. So if I feel like this topic is definitely something that wants to be talked about, I might put it on my community tab, be like, hey, who's willing to join me for this discussion video on this topic? Who wants to join in? I got 5 spots, because you can have 6 on a panel. And I think that would be really fucking cool. And then there's dialogue for anybody who can actually be on the panel that just wants to come in and do the comments and everything. I almost spilled my drink. Holy crap. Nope, that'd be bad. So that is a new video that you can come to expect from me. And I feel like that's something I can do. I can prepare for really easy. I love doing research, and I love debating, and I love discussing things. So I think this is definitely right up Jackie's alley. So I'm really glad that you guys wanted to see it. So fingers crossed that it works. So that's all of what you can come to expect from me in the coming year, for content wise, to help grow that subscription count, and help grow this channel and get it out to more people. But there are a couple things that I am participating in this year. There are 2 book clubs that I am participating in, besides obviously my independent one, which is my in-person one, the Red Witch and Bitchin' Book Club. We don't meet until I think February is our first meeting, because the holidays are just crazy. So I don't, and it's with me and my close friends and in person. So, but there are 2 online ones that I'm participating in, and that is the Black Hat Book Coven, and I will link Becky's video in the down box below. I'm in this with 4 other girls, and I will link all of their channels in the down box below, so you can go check them out. But we read witchy-based books, and I got the honor of choosing January's book. Becky trusted me with choosing January's book. And then once we read the book, we have a live show and we discuss it. And I will be actually hosting that first one. But I'll talk more about that in my January TBR. But yeah, I will be participating in that. So you'll be seeing me for that book club. I'm really excited about that. I've had some good fun. I've found some really neat books last year with that club, and also some real stinkers, which is lament. We're just not going to talk about it ever again. But yes, I will be participating in that book club online with those 4 lovely ladies, and they are all linked in the down box below. So there's a little graphic guide for you. You can see us. That's all us. In cartoon format, because I like the cartoon one. Becky gave me the cartoon one because I liked it. So yeah, that's what I got. And there's one other book club read along I am participating in, and I am super pumped. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So last year I did the ABCs of Love read along with my rock star friend Jen over the Book Refuge, and that imploded badly by the end of the year. Not because of us, just because the books fucking blew. But I know a lot of people joined in that read along because they like me and they love Jen, and they like me and Jen together. And Jen is doing the Outlander, the great Outlander read along. She's been talking about this, and it's finally happening. So I will be rereading the entire Outlander series with Jen during this book, this read along with her, and we'll be doing live shows. I don't know if I'm going to be included in every single live show, but I have already thrown my name in the hat. I'm just like, you tell me when and where, and bitch, I will be there. She already knows it. This is my series. It's my favorite book. I love this, and I've never got to actually sit down and talk with Jen about it, so I am super fucking pumped about that. So I will be talking, I will be doing that, and I actually, one of my subscribers gave me a great fucking idea, and I'm totally taking this, vlogging my entire reading experience of this series. I have already read this series, every book but the last one, which is right here. I have not read the last one. So you're gonna be getting a vlog of a reread, which is, I think is really kind of cool because I've never done one of those before. So my reactions, which I'm still reactive and I still feel like it's the first time every time, will be really, really fun. So hopefully I'll get more vlogs out because of that. But yeah, that'll be really fun to do and have it done and up before the next, before the live show. So it's out there so you can kind of see my reactions of what I'm doing while I read the book, and then we can talk about it. So I'm really excited about that. So I'll be vlogging my reread of Outlander. I'm so excited. I love that series so much. It's my book. Everybody has a person. That's my book. Like, that's my book. End of story. That's my book. But that is what I have planned for this upcoming year. I have some other ideas that are still kind of in the works, but I'm not for sure set on them. So if they happen, they happen. If they don't, I don't feel bad because I didn't talk about them. So there's that. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know if you're excited about seeing any of these new videos, the discussion videos. And again, the discussion form is in the down box below, so load me up, load it up, let's do it. And along with my book recommendation form, because I'm still doing my TBR book recommendation jar, and these books do get full book review videos as part of my book review videos. These are some of them that always get reviews. So that is also in the down box below, so load me up there as well. And that is what I got for you guys today. I will see you guys all soon with another video.